Hey, it's not about the shirt though. I just wanted to come talk to you guys about just just how blessed I am. Um, it was July 2nd, 2018. I call it the true resurrection of Kenya. The true resurrection because before all that has happened, I was in a toxic relationship. And if you want to go to the recent videos, there's a video titled God Bless Me Because I Let Go that spoke about how I was blessed because instead of me keep fighting for that toxic energy, I pushed it away and I trusted in God. I trusted in God and I trusted that He will make a divine way for me because through that situation, I was actually going through some heartaches and pains. I was actually suffering because I did, I was in love, I actually was hurt, and I've dealt with alcohol, marijuana, I even battled with suicide thoughts. And when she left me, that kind of it hurt me to the point that I wanted to end my life. So when all that happened, you have to really understand the time of the situation. I was with this girl, ninth grade, 10th, 11th, 12th, and it was the year of 2000, but I graduated 2017. She left me June 6th, 2017. And since that day, I've never really trusted in a relationship because I thought all females would be the same. I thought all females would be the same when it comes to me. Because for me, I'm not a bad guy. If you ever had the opportunity to really sit with me or be in labyrinths with me, you can tell that I show nothing but love and peace. I will treat you like I want you to treat me. I will meet your needs. I will sit there with you. I will try to understand your background. I understand what you're going through. I will try to understand the trials and tribulations that you have to deal with or you are dealing with. So it hurt, Called my mom up, called a bunch of friends, and they all told me the same thing. They knew it was going to happen because I was bound to lose her because I'm such a good guy and she was not who she said she was. So it hurt, I don't have no type of hatred for her because I wish her nothing but love and peace. Because if you have hatred for somebody else, then how do you expect for you to elevate to your future? Because having hatred in your heart is not good. So it hurt. So I remember after me and her, we went different ways. I never thought in a million years I'll get into another relationship. So I remember months passed. I used to try so freaking hard, like dress up, get my hair done, get the shape up lined up, throw on the freshest shoes. And I used to have to always chase my image to get women's attention, and I used to get a whole bunch of their attentions. They would talk to me, give me their snaps, Instagram numbers and stuff. But I never felt right. There's no connection. So I kept looking. I know she's out there somewhere. Time came. New Year came. 2018. But you have to know, 2017 was the era. It was the final destination of me. I fell into a deep depression for months. And I lost strength, I lost hope, I lost understanding, I lost everything I had. Because of everything I had, I sacrificed to her, everything, I was there for her, I fought for her, and I was blindsided. So when she sent me that text, 'cause she didn't over text, of course, who's gonna say that to my face? She did over text, and I remember I saw in the steps, I bawled my eyes out, like, and I don't know who's watching this. You can laugh, you can do old, you can do whatever you want. I cried, I sat in my room. I remember I tried to OD on some medication, I tried to cut myself. I was threatening to shoot myself. I threatened just to get locked up, I threatened to do all of that, But I had to come to an understanding that it's a divine reason why God put me into that situation. I had to really understand, why me? Why has to be me? Me and her, we were so close. We was tight. Like, you would ask anybody who was around, like, people seen the future, like, people, like, seeing that we was close, like, a dude would say something, oh, I banged him out, like, in the school, I fought 3 dudes at once. It was not a perfect fight, but I didn't go down like no little dog. I'm not gonna say the word, but, I did all I could, I bought a jewelry, gave her money. I was giving this girl money way before me and her even dated, because I was that in love. That's what I do when I'm in a relationship, or when I like somebody. Like, I give you all of me. So you're pretty much giving your 50 to my 100. So it's pretty much 150, But I remember, like, for the past years, I could hear that man's voice in my ear tell me, stop, stop, stop. Just leave it, So I never listened, I never took the warning. I never understood, why are you saying stop? So once he gave me that, months later, obstacles would come, I got cheated on, almost lost my life 4 or 5 times, got cheated on again. And you can still hear that man's voice saying, I told you, stop, leave while you can. So I finally got to June, the month of the beginning of the resurrection, I got something that they never thought I would grab. I was happy, I graduated with her, that's when we were still dating. Weeks later, I got that text saying, I'm not happy, you never made me happy, I don't want to be with you, we should break up. I knew why, but I didn't want to believe it. So it came to a point, like I said, I felt short, I chained myself up, I locked myself up, I just wanted to get myself, But you could just I could hear that voice of God just telling me just to trust it, trust the pain, take the pain, just run with it. So the rest of that year of 2017, I just been quiet. I've labored, I've watched, and I conquered. So when 2018 came up, from January to July, I had a really good feeling that everything that was taken from me, I was eventually going to get back. I have a feeling that when you go through hell, there's always a blessing on the other side of them burning gates. I went through hell and back, and by the grace of the Almighty One, our Father, who sits in heaven, I'm still alive. The blessings is an element of the resurrection. But through the resurrection, there's also peace and joy. The reason why I use the term resurrection, because there's some scholars and people who preach and teach in these churches that they take this lightly. I'm not using that as a joke. I'm using it because there's another terminology I'm using in that I did fall, and if you would have known how badly I took this pain, I was pretty much a dead body. But see, sometimes in life, it takes for you to hit rock bottom so you can rise up and take what's yours. I had to honestly lay back, stop breathing for a while, not physically, mentally, and just allow my father to come down, to touch my heart, and to allow me to know that's going to be okay. So through the prayer and through fasting, through focus and through the manifestation of the divine trilogy and the scriptures of Jesus Christ, I had to really understand and learn that there was going to be a peaceful change through this dangerous, toxic process. Walk with me. The reason why I say that, because where I'm at now, I will never be here without the 5 years of pain and sufferings that I went through. See, that's what you have to understand, my brothers and my sisters, how God works. He will allow you to go through so much pain. He'll allow you to suffer. He'll allow you to cry, bleed, sweat, and just tear yourself apart. Because sometimes you have to sacrifice yourself so you can see the bigger picture of the blessings that he has for you. You catch that? So I had to really, I couldn't hate. I was mad at first. Like I was crying. I was going to take myself out. But it's just that almighty, sweet, divine voice, the sweet voice in my ear, tell me, no, don't do it. I got something for you. You just have to trust me. Trust me. Like you in my hands. I've had you all your life, but you have to trust me. You know, we all sit here and we remind ourselves about the blessings that he really has for us. You know, how can he bless me even though I'm a sinner? How can he bless me? I'm not worthy. I'm not compared to the love and grace. How are you blessing me? I believe the word does say he blesses in spite of what we do, or in spite of what we say, or what our heart is, our soul, our body. No matter what, he still blesses us. You know, let me fix it up. It's like a house, right? The foundation is Jesus. He's my foundation. This is my platform. This is where I stand. But through Jesus, you got to build off him. You got to take the blessings he gives you, and you have to elevate. So once you go through something, elevate. You keep going 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 through something, elevate. So once you keep going through something, that's when you get to the top. See, I was here before for the longest time. But through his trust and love in the Almighty Father we call Jesus, the trust is what brings us further. The faith is what brings the trust stronger and makes it stronger. So once you have faith and trust in him, and when that allows you to get through what you're going through. Because see, what I like about it all, right? What I like about it, Jesus, he's such an OG, right? My man, like this is my father. Like through the process and the pain and sufferings that I went through, you know, like I said, I went through it. Dog, it was hell. It was hell that I would not want to go through again. I promise you. But I had to come to a conclusion with myself. It's the past. But the reason why I can't bury my past, because my testimony is my past. You know, I would never have made it this far if it wasn't for the people a part of my past. But I'm focused on one person. If it wasn't for the pain and suffering, if it wasn't for everything I've lost, I would never have been so focused on getting out of the situation I was in. Because see, for the young brothers and sisters, we're so young and we're so caught up into fake love. I'm gonna preach this thing. Fake love. See, we come into contact with people and we think, oh, that person actually loves us because of the words they say. But see, you need to open up your third eye and realize that not everybody that's talking to you is for you. Not everybody that God sends to you is for you. Sometimes in life, that there are a lesson or a blessing. See, I fought through my lesson. And through the lesson, the teacher explained the agenda. The teacher gave me back my grade and said, you went through this, then you passed. Now it's time for you to go to another class. The next class was the resurrection. Meaning, through 2017 of June, right? That's when she broke with me. So through June to July of 2018, it was typically I was a dead body. Right, I was a dead body, meaning I had no type of strength. I had no type of, my mindset was not where it needed to be. You know, I gave up. But it came to July 2nd, 2018. Woo! That's when God actually stepped in. Because see, I believe he was there, but he wanted to see if my faith was strong enough to get through the deadness and the toxicness and the pain and suffering that the enemy put me through. He's like, I'm going to fight for you, but I just want to see if you got that strength I unctioned into your body. I want to see if that strength is still in that heart. Because I'm going to step back. I'm going to be quiet. Because, see, that's what, when we're in school, we have to take examinations. The teacher, he gives you the genesis. He gives you the beginning of what you need to know. Then from there, you need to take your assignment, your final test. So he's letting me know, he's like, I'm going to step back. I'm just going to watch. I'm going to examine. So through the examination, I went through the pain and suffering. And I asked God, I said, I know you ain't give it up on me yet, but you could have warned me. But that's when I start learning. In order for you to get to your blessing, you must learn your lesson. Because see, some of us just want to just jump into the blessing. You can't do it. You have to learn before he blesses you. So, it leads me to the big point. July 2nd, 2018. The biggest day of my life, you know, one of the biggest days. I met and I can't, only reason why, like, I'm such a shock because I never thought it was going to happen. I thought after my ex, I thought I was finished. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought I was just going to just ride solo. But God said, you were wrong again. He said this. And that's the reason why I wore this. How can you call yourself a king if you don't have a queen? He said, that name is manifested on that heart. We all kings if you know Jesus. But he said, since you know me, I got something for you. You passed the exam. Now, I got something for you. And I'm asking God, like, what you got? That following week, I'm on my computer, and I meet this beautiful, attractive, amazing, faithful, devoted, goofy, spiritual, just gorgeous woman. Like, oh, help me, Father. Help me. Woo! And I had to think to myself, is this me? Is this for me? And God said, don't jump in, just baby steps. So we're talking, and I'm reading like the biography, and I didn't know what to do. So I said, I'm gonna take my. She might not like me, but shoot, it's something about her. I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, it's something about I like. It's something about her. I have to have. It's something about her that shakes my spirit. It's something about her. So I'm sitting. I'm thinking to myself, let me take a shot. And we're talking, and she's actually giving me a chance. So I'm sitting. I'm shocked. You know, I'm telling all my family, I'm like, I think I found the one. So I'm showing them the pictures, and there was nothing but judgmental at first. Catch that pen. It was judging at first. So I remember I gave her faith because I thought I was doing the wrong thing. But God, He knocked on my door. He said, "How dare you? I let you get through the examination. But once I allow an angel to come in your life, you allow people to speak for you. You have to understand this. Only a foolish man and woman allows people to speak for them. We have a mouth for a reason. If you allow people to speak for you like you can't speak, then you are foolish. I was foolish at first. So I had to really step back. I had to step to myself and examine, what do I really want to do? So I'm speaking to her. I'm speaking to her. And it's like speaking to myself. And we exchange stories. Accurate. Was talking nothing but love and peace between us. Through that, July 2nd, 2018, the same angel that God has manifested on my heart, the same beautiful, amazing, faithful, devoted, this brightful woman, I'm still with. Not because of man, because of Him. He's allowed me to pass my examination. And through the examination, I got my passing grade. I got my report card. I see nothing but A's. There's no failing grade. Because the teacher who gave me my examination, I prayed, I spoke, I uttered, I cried, I bled to him, and he heard my prayer. I know she's watching this. This is titled. Supposed to title this. Talking about God bless me. He did bless me. But I want to make it real clear. Last video, a couple recent, I titled it God bless me because I let go. But I want to title this video. Yeah, I'm just going to, just one word. Just one word. Able. He's able to take a mess and make it into a masterpiece. He's able to take the dead and bring life into it. He's able to take anxiety, depression, alcohol, and weed and turn that substance into a mighty, strong king. He's able to take hatred and turn it into peace. He's able to take a 1.0 GPA for 5 years and turn it to a 3.45 GPA with his diploma. He is able. He's able to take a dead, sick, suffering man that's ready to die, that's ready to sacrifice his life, that's ready to just OD. He's able to take that man and to make him into a testament for the masses of Christ Jesus. He is able. The reason why he's able, because through the word able, that comes with a conjunction and that comes with theology. The reason why I say it comes with theology, because you need to understand what the word able is pointing to. The word able ties around the man that is able. We're not able. No matter who you are, no matter who you think you are, we're not able. He is able. The reason why I've made it this far for 20 years is because that man that was crucified It's that man who did a whole type of miracles. It's the man who took nothing but made into something. It's just that man named Jesus. He's able. And the reason why I love the word able, because when I'm ready to hang my head, hang my shoes, take my last breath, say my last prayer, I know I'm not scared, I'm not fearing, I am not going to run. Because I know at the end of the day, I'm going to come face to face with the most ablest God. The ablest God, his name is Christ Jesus. The man who can give, the man who can take, the man who can raise, the man that can bury, but the man that who took nothing but made him into something. I'm talking to you. This is not just for me. I'm speaking out of experience, but I know you have some experience too. Look where you came from, and look where you're at now. You might be going through something. You might want to hang your head. You might want to throw your hands in the air. You might just want to give up. But you need to understand this, that him is able. He's able to take that situation and to make it into something glorious. He's able to take that situation and allow you to see it, and to see it, to live through it, but not to live through it, to pray through it. Not just to pray through it, to break loose out of it. My brothers and my sisters, I'm telling you this now because even though I'm young, I'm still young. Still young. I have a story. I have a promised land I need to get to. The promised land that's for the angels and for the Father, for the teacher, for the motivator, as it's a promised land that we all must be getting to. But the reason why we all must be getting to the promised land, because we serve an able God. This able God is my shepherd. He's my motivator. He's my sustainer. He's my rebuilder. He is my peace. Long as I got him and the angel that he gave me, I'm all right. I got nothing to complain about. I'm still alive. I might not be 100%, but I know him is still able. He's able. He gave me the most beautiful angel on this planet. Hey, y'all just don't know. It's a story between us. There's a reason why I will fight for her and she will fight for me. I don't care what I go through. My life can be on the line. I can have one eye, one arm, one leg, one foot. I can lose everything. I'll give up everything I have just to keep the angel that God has prepared for me. Think to yourself, what am I going through? Think about it. This is what you're going through. But on the other hand, just think about what God you serve. I'm not going to knock you down if you don't believe. But I've come by to let you know on this fine, beautiful day, 7:02 p.m. Him is able. He's able, y'all. He's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. He's able. Look at my last couple videos. You can hear the pain and suffering through my voice. But through everything, I give grace and praise. Because I know that my Father, He's prepared me for the first round. But I know at the end of the day, I'm not alone. He sent a comforter, the Holy Spirit, to come and sit with me through these dangerous times. But I also believe He robed up an angel to walk this journey with me, to preach and teach to the masses that God is still able. I'm not worried. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to fight. I know that Him is able. So I'm going to get out this driver's seat, take out the keys, let my Father sit in the driver's seat, and take me and my angel to the promised land. I don't know what your promised land looks like, but I want to encourage you all, keep pressing, keep believing. Kneel, cry, but don't bend, don't break. But just believe. No matter who talks about you, no matter who says what, no matter what. If God is before you, then it doesn't matter who's against you. I don't care if it's your mama, your brother, your granddaughter, your sisters, your aunties, your dog. I don't care who it is. Or it might be your wannabe best friend. But just know this. If God stands before you, focus on him and not on what's behind you. You can't get to the promised land if you're focused on if this person don't like you. If this person don't like you, you need to focus on what he thinks about you. Get closer to him and understand that the word does say, through everything, give grace. But through giving grace, you must understand that through everything you go through, he's able to do anything. He's able to take a mess and make it into a beautiful masterpiece. But you have to trust him. Get in contact with him. Get closer to him. And just understand that God is able. Trust me, he did it for me, y'all. And trust me, he's not finished. We just getting started. My faith is so strong. Right. No matter what I go through. Like I told you in the last message, I'm asleep. I know why I'm asleep. He's working on my behalf. But through that sleep, as I rise, as I wipe my eyes, as I say my morning devotional prayer, the one thing I like to say every morning, God is able. You took me for my dangerous, difficult environment. And you allowed me to sit in my hiding place for 20 years. But Father, I know it's preparing time. It's trusting time. It's time to keep the faith. It's time to kneel before you. Father, as I trust you, I ask you to use me as an instrument to your people. Allow me to allow them to know you are able. So I don't know who you are. I don't know what you've been through. You want to tell your story, you know, you can always, you know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to tell who you are. But I just want you to understand. No matter what you go through the sufferings of Christ Jesus, you will also reign. But once you reign, look back at your haters. Allow them to know, even though you feel some type of way against me, I've come by to allow you to know that I've come from a mighty long way. I don't know if you will make it with me, but as long as you get closer to Jesus, you will get to your promised land. The promised land is full of blessings and hope and peace and love. But you gotta get to know who Jesus is. I've come by to allow you to know that through the promised land, through the sufferings, through the aches and pains, through the blood, through the sweat, through the tears you cry every night, through the anxiety, through the depression, through your past and through the chains, you must understand that him is able. Now, if you want to dissect it It's not just him, it's God. But the reason why I say him, to make it more clearer to the masses. The reason why I like to say him, because him is the one who see me through my faults. Him is the one who loved me when nobody else. Him is the one that is going to take me off this defective planet and then take me to the golden gates of my promised land. Him is the one that's going to allow me to sit at this table in front of my enemies. Him is the one that's going to allow me to look face to face with my father and my sister. Him is the one that has gave me the greatest gift of all, his grace and his mercy. But through his grace and mercy, he gave me the greatest angel of all time. And I'm not worried, I'm not scared. I might have flaws because I'm human. It's in my DNA. But you must understand this, that through thick and thin, God is able. Well, that's what I want to, I just want to make it clear to you all. Him will always, forever, and ever, 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 he will reign and he will always be able. I just want just to lay that at your feet. No matter what you're going through, just know that through the crucifixion, he reigned. But through even before he went to that rugged cross, he was still working on our behalf. We got a promised land we got to get to, my brothers and sisters. But you have to break loose. And you have to understand that the blessings that God has for you is for you. Before I close, I know some of us, we're confused. Like, prophet, you preached about a promised land. You preached about blessings. You preached about your angel. You preached about change. What is all this about? And you preached about how able he was. How many topics are you going to give to us? Let's take everything I'm saying and let's tie into one word. Able. Able. A-B-L-E. Able. Able. He's able. I'm not able. I can't save you. But God, our Father, our rock, our sustainer, our King, our everything. He's able to send his angels to get to you when you need them. My brothers and sisters, I was about to die. My God, I was about to die. But one prayer got to God, and he answered. He gave me Kenzie. Praise be to the living God. This year, me and her will officially be married. I give praise and glory and honor to my Father because he has proved to me that he is able. He says able because I'm still alive today and you are alive too. So whatever you work on through, just know this. Him is able. May God be with you all through the trials and tribulations, through the blood, sweat, and tears. May God be with you all. Take these words and run with it. Allow somebody to understand that no matter what you're going through, you must learn your lesson before you grab your blessing. All right. Love you guys. I'm glad I was able to come once again to speak to the children of God. I don't know when this is going to drop, but whoever watches this, just comment below to say me. Because I want everybody to know how able God is. God bless you all. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I have to travel, but before I go, I will drop my last video until I return. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Hey.